Hey guys, Joshua's Boost here and welcome back to another Digimon video. Today, a real life match play video, and don't take this the wrong way, but this is probably the dumbest video on my channel until now. This is an Imperialdramon Blue Mirror, and once again, I actually like this deck. I think it's it's good, it's cool. It's just maybe doesn't require the highest skill cap to play this deck. As you've maybe seen, this video is about 9 minutes long, and this is an entire match with very minimal editing, so that should say enough. But yeah, we see the right side hatching Upamon here, going into the Jamming Vmon, the best card from set 1.5, and then going to Gorillamon to put the left side to 1. We see the left side start kind of similar, evolving Demi Vmon into Jamming Vmon, and then hard playing Elecmon for 2, so some nice memory choking going on here. The right side simply moves up the Gorillamon to the battle area and goes into a Imperialdramon, who has, of course, jamming like 90% of this deck, and gives the inheritable where Imperialdramon can attack twice, basically. We see Vmon swing here, which is safe, of course, since he has jamming, and draw a card from Demi Vmon, since, again, he has jamming. And then we see Elecmon Digivolve into X-Vmon, who can unsuspend the level 4 or lower when he is Digivolved, which mostly just makes sure that Vmon will stay alive for the next turn and possibly set up a bigger next turn attack-wise. And then eventually also evolving into Imperialdramon. We see Demi Vmon being hatched, then Imperialdramon swinging with jamming. Not getting to draw a card here because there's Upamon under it, not Demi Vmon. Now we'll see Imperialdramon evolving to Imperialdramon, which will be able to unsuspend all jamming Digimon, including itself on evolve, which we'll see. And then, we actually see a rookie come down in Gabumon in the hatching area. And now Imperialdramon will be able to swing 2 more times because it can unsuspend when attacking because of Imperialdramon. And of course it has jamming, so the Omnimon here doesn't do anything about it. Right side was probably thinking here whether he should swing again, but the thing about this mirror match is that there's very little attack boosting cards, if any. That means that Imperialdramon can sort of swing pretty safely, because if the left side does want to take out the Imperialdramon, it means that he will have to just crash into it with an Imperialdramon of his own. Now we see a Hammer Spark come down before evolving the Gabumon into a Frigimon to once again put the left side to 1. The main reason for this is probably that this means that the left side will require 2 Hammer Sparks to go into a double attacking Imperialdramon, or Imperialdramon Dragon Mode. There is still 4 security left, so yeah, it's literally impossible for the left side with any card combination, I think, to go for game. I guess if he does have 4 Hammer Spark, no, even then, I don't think it really matters. Either way, just going to swing with both the jamming Digimon here and then playing Elecmon. We see a Hammer Spark come down because the right side does have 2 jamming attackers, and the only card that would make him end turn here is Hammer Spark. So that's the reason why Hammer Spark was played. And then we actually see Hammer Spark being the last card in security. So if the Hammer Spark was not played, then right side's turn would have ended, and the blue side would have actually won the game. But nicely played around that. So yeah, pretty quick game 1. 3 solid minutes, very, very nice. This is basically just this matchup, right? It's there's just very little room for control. It's really just rushing down your opponent. And of course there are some control cards in the matchup, and there are some cards that make the match a little bit more interesting, most specifically Dino Beamon with the piercing, and Omnimon, of course. And then Puppetmon is also very interesting in this matchup, but Imperialdramon Dragon Mode actually makes it not as good as it is in other matchups, because it can just unsuspend all your jamming Digimon on evolve, and if you have gotten Puppetmon, the odds are you are on very, very high memory. Either way, we see left going into a Gomamon and then hard playing a Gabumon to draw a card, making the right side start on 3. Right also evolves into the Gomamon, and then actually activates Davis here, which will show the top 3 cards and add green and blue Digimon from the top to the hand, but no green Digimon is reviewed, so just adding the Imperialdramon here, and then that puts left on 1, and also means that right will be starting on 3 each turn now, because of the Davis. So pretty big advantage, I would say. Left just starts swinging here with Gamon, who has 1000, so he will very, very likely get deleted. And then the Gomamon actually also runs into a Gorillamon, so just kind of emptying his own field. Probably trying to play the reverse game here, since he knows that Right is in a very commanding position, game state-wise. Gomamon moves up, and we see Gomamon evolve into a Frigimon, which is gonna swing now with jamming and also draw a card for the Upamon that's below it. And then if Right can actually memory choke left here, the odds that he can out the Frigimon. Or, we actually see Frigimon evolve into Dynabemon here. And that's a pretty clever play with the Hammer Spark, because that means that to out the Dynabemon, Left will now have to play double Hammer Spark himself, then evolve into Imperialdramon or Dynabemon of his own and actually crash, so not gain any advantage, so yeah. That seems to not be the line that Left is going for. He's actually gonna play Elecmon here, after doing Hammer Spark, and then play Davis, revealing Dynabemon, Gomamon, and Frigimon, and going to add the Dynabemon and the Frigimon, it looks like, putting the right side to 4, so he does have 3 Digimon now, versus the 3 security on the right side, which means that potentially he could go for game next turn with something like a X-Vmon, probably. Yeah, I think that is probably the line. We see Dynabemon swing here, hitting into the Electron, drawing a card for Upamon. And then we see Imperialdramon Dragon Mode Blue come down for 3, unsuspending itself. Sadly, there's no Imperialdramon, so you can just swing once. But he will have to risk actually losing out the Imperialdramon next turn to whatever Left side is gonna do. Or actually, the odds of him losing out the Imperialdramon aren't that high, but once again, going to play Hammer Spark here. Just probably to go a little bit more wide, yeah, playing a Gomamon and then probably another rookie. The Jamming Vmon. So, basically what this means is that, yeah, if the left player does have X-Vmon and then another Hammer Spark, that's 100% game, and if he just has X-Vmon, that's a game as well, unless Right has a Hammer Spark and security, but it looks like there's actually no X-Vmon in the hand of Left, or you would have probably just played it on the Elecmon to unsuspend the Frigimon, attack again with the Frigimon, and then attack with both Digimon, but it doesn't look like that's the case actually here, so he's just gonna take out all the remaining security, but not be able to attack for game. I guess, yeah, there's just no possibility. If the Elecmon lived, he could have gone for Hammer Spark into X-Vmon, but I mean, he probably didn't have it right, because he would have taken another line of play, and that actually means that Right is very likely going to actually get win the game here, because I think there's like 2 security left, and there is 4 Digimon attacking. So it's basically double Hammer Spark or nothing, and the first card is a Davis, which is obviously not a Hammer Spark. It does reveal Hammer Spark though, but that it's not gonna win the game. So yeah, that's it guys. Very quick match, but that's just how this matchup goes. And I still think it's quite entertaining to watch. Just a little bit stupid in my opinion, but yeah, hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, and if you aren't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!